Hi everyone, welcome back to Mind Trip Corner. Amy here. So today I'm going to backtrack a little bit and go back to my anxiety videos that I was making, just because I had recently found a text stream of someone texting this anxiety helpline, I think it is. Someone sent it to me through a group on Facebook that I'm in on anxiety, and I wanted to read that to you today because I feel like it really helped me learn more than it just taught me more. So I want to relay this message to you guys so maybe it can help you as well. So here we go. How long have you been suffering with anxiety? Just a few months ago when I had a panic attack. Now I'm worried it will happen again. Do you ever have anxiety before then? No, never knew what it was. I read about it, but never happened before. Never taken a pill in my life until now. I thought I could beat it without a pill, but I guess I needed a little help. I personally never wanted to go on meds because I saw a lot of friends and family taking them without much success. It's not really helping me. I want to stop taking them. So, if I'm understanding you correctly, the last panic attack really pushed you over the edge and started off all the anxiety. You are correct. Okay, let me explain to you what I believe happened. Okay. So, imagine your leg is like your leg bone. Your anxiety is like your leg bone. For a while, it's been kind of stressed and overworked, but not real bad that you've really had to do anything about it. But then your panic attack happened. That panic attack was your leg's breaking point. It was your body saying, this has been overworked for too long and now it's broken. Yes. So every pain and symptom we have, anxiety included, is our body trying to tell us that something's wrong and now it's broken. Guys. That it was your body saying this has been overworked for too long and now it's broken. Yes. So every pain and symptom we have, anxiety included, is our body trying to tell us something. But what happens is when that leg is broken, if you never get off of it, a whole bunch of new problems develop. It's telling me I'm going crazy, LOL. It feels like you're going crazy. Yep. But what it's actually telling you is that your nervous system has been overworked to a breaking point. And over time, without the proper response, more symptoms and more things are going to develop. And what your body is doing is trying to warn you to get off that broken leg. So your body is actually trying to help you. The problem is that we've never been given an instruction manual on all these crazy feelings and symptoms. Makes sense. And so our brains go into Mr. Fix-It mode and try to get to the bottom of what we're feeling, which drives us crazy. All new to me. Been to ER 5 times since January. Yeah, I never thought this. I had to learn after years of trial and error. So the problem is when we keep trying to get to the bottom of it, that in and of itself is really stressful on the brain and nervous system. It's like going for another run to figure out why my broken leg hurts. So stressful. Also, your body is now hyper aware of your anxiety symptoms because of the fearful emotional connection that was made in your brain between your last vertigo attack, that super stressful breaking point on your nerves, and something really bad happening. I think it's all I think about. Is something really bad or wrong with me? All of this adds on more fear and stress every time you have the opportunity to pay attention to your vertigo, because you're looking for that symptom. The problem is that looking for that symptom actually also raises your heart rate because you're scared of it. And anything you're scared of, your body releases adrenaline, which can feel like everything is going wrong. There is something wrong with you. It's not life-threatening, but it is a problem for sure, like a broken leg. You are right. Got that way Friday. The problem is the pain and fear we feel our brain automatically assume and looks for something that's causing it. That's its job, to identify the threat. But it's actually caused by itself being overworked, stress, and that traumatic breaking point. And the brain itself, very self-aware. If it was something simple like a broken leg, our brain is like, yup, it's broken. But anything new, strange, and unfamiliar, it goes on a mission to figure it out. And that mission to figure it out actually causes more stress and fear and anxious energy, which is the cause of the problem. How long will it be on a mission? It will be on a mission for as long as you respond to those fear symptoms as if something else is really wrong. Oh my. Yeah, it's a vicious cycle that is not rational, but the good news is there's a way out. I need a way out. But trying to convince yourself reality of it doesn't work either, unfortunately, because you're trying to consciously convince your nervous system that what it's doing is wrong. But it doesn't like to listen or work that way, just like a broken bone. No matter how much you tell that bone to feel better, it's not going to listen to you if you keep using it. I don't even like to get out and drive now. It's awful. Yup, anxiety can take over your whole life because your brain is stressed and looking for every possible threat. So here's the mindset shift that's changed my perspective about my anxiety that started me on the path to recovery. Imagine someone snuck up behind you and scared you. What would you have to do to make those feelings go away? Scream? Ah, but that doesn't make the feelings of fear go away. That's just your response to the fear, right? Yes. So what would you have to do to feel normal after someone snuck up behind you and scared you? Calm down and laugh it out? If you didn't calm down and laugh it out, what would happen? I mean, if you didn't do anything at all, would those feelings of fear still go away on their own? The fear would go away. Exactly. Your body's nervous system has its own ability to make those feelings of fear go away. But if you got continually scared and were worried about being snuck up on and scared, and then try to control those feelings, what would happen? I would not be scared. If you knew that the fear would go away on its own, absolutely. But if you were worried about those feelings and symptoms and everything, you could actually perpetuate all those feelings because now you're trying to fight fear with more fear and stress. And that's what has happened. You had a traumatic, fearful thing that happened. Just like if someone snuck up on you and scared you. But because you didn't know what or why you felt that way, you continually reacted and perpetuated that fear by being more afraid of it. You're right. I went to the ER that day and I had nothing wrong with me. They just said it was a panic attack. Yep. Just like if someone snuck up on you and scared you, but it felt really, really bad, and then it got all spun out of control until you had a panic attack. Yes, it did. But understanding that the body can repair itself just like a broken bone, and there's nothing we can do to control those feelings. Now when you feel that way, you know that the body can make those feelings of fear go away on their own. It's just a bigger fear, so while it might take a little longer for those feelings to go away compared to a little jump scare, it still has the ability to go away. Being snuck up and scared is kind of like stubbing your toe, but your vertigo scare is like stubbing and breaking your toe. Either way, your toe will heal itself. But with a broken toe, you need to take more care of it and probably rest it more than if you just stubbed it. Does that make sense? Yes, makes so much sense. You should be a psychiatrist or something. I'm just trying to help people with what actually helped me. I didn't have to see a psychiatrist or anything, mainly because many of them haven't experienced and successfully overcome anxiety. They just tell you how to try to cope with a broken bone instead of understanding that it can actually heal itself. I thought about the other day, if I overcome this, okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what it was. But it totally makes sense. It really does. And yes, I believe that anxiety can heal itself. But like the person said, with the constant cycle of fear happening all the time, then it doesn't get a chance to heal itself, and it actually makes it worse. So I agree. And that's really surprising to hear it said that way, because I've never thought of it that way. I wasn't even sure if anxiety could really heal itself, because mine has gone away and then it's come back. But mainly my most frequent anxiety symptom is health anxiety. That one's really hard to break the cycle of, but it's still an anxiety. It's still a type of anxiety, and still an anxiety that causes major symptoms and can affect everything, like it said. So I just wanted to come on here and read that to you guys in hopes that maybe it could help you as well as it helped me. So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And I'll see you next time here in the corner. Bye.